Saiyan Saga is not hype at all. At least that's what the internet says. Yeah, I mean, like, comment, and subscribe. This video doesn't do good. If you don't like the video right now, Saiyan Saga is not hype and the internet is correct, bro. You don't want the internet to be correct, right? Saiyan Saga's lit, right? That Goku and Vegeta beam struggle, the Kaioken, Nappa's onslaught, you will like that, right? Piccolo sacrificing himself for Gohan, you will like that stuff, right? Hey, like the video, you know what I mean? We've done a lot of different rankings on the channel for Dokkan animations, and for some reason I've never done them by sagas or like arcs before. So we're finally getting to that, and that means that we're starting where the Dragon Ball story began. With Raditz taking Goku's kid, which is definitely where it started. You know what I mean? At least that's where it started for me. Well, they didn't even have OG Dragon Ball on TV for me. You know what I mean? So like, you can't really blame me. I feel like for most people, they started with Z anyway. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys come to the Twitch stream at 030XT for live and early unedited reactions, you feel me? I don't expect this video to do good at all. Why? Because Saiyan Saga. If you want to prove me wrong, then prove me wrong. Really and truly, I'm kind of like reluctant to do this, but I wanted to do the arcs in order. So we'll do Frieza after this, then Cell, then Boo, and then we'll take it from there. At the end of this video, we'll take a holistic look at the characters as a whole and just see how well represented the Saiyan Saga actually is in this game. And all jokes aside, I love the Saiyan Saga, you know what I mean? There is a difference between how good a section of a story is and how marketable the contents of that story is. You know what I mean? That's two completely different conversations. The Boo Saga is either really good or not that great, depending on what perspective you're looking at it, if we're having that kind of conversation, for example. But yeah, man. I'll pause every now and then. The only ones I really saved at the end here are this Goku and Vegeta. Like, these are the ones we're finishing the video with. I could do it in order of the arc, but I ain't got the energy for that. So, you know, we'll pause after every so often. Okay, Nappa. Last Saiyan Saga unit was 2 years ago. Wait, really? Is that true? Oh, that's the artwork that Legends used for their LF, like Revival. Okay. Okay, that artwork is hard. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yo, a Vegeta Nappa unit, like, is just really cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a really cool duo. Okay, we're seeing this again. What is this called again? Like Bulma DX, right? I think that's what Xenoverse called it. Okay. Damn, he just told him to lock in? He just told him to lock in. Oh wow, okay, this is where all the budget went, bro. It went all to Vegeta, bro. This guy was actually firing off fireballs, bro. Yeah, this looks good. Off to a great start for the Saiyan Saga, actually. Looks good. Okay, the explosion didn't, but like everything else about that looked good. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's keep it pushing. Yeah, okay. Okay. Said what? I love Saiyan Saga now? Come on, gang. You're gonna love it even more now. Okay, unironically, his animation's calm. Like, bro, I love how you put like he gives it to you. You know what I mean? I think that's cool. I like that. That's actually really cool. Is this the only banner unit with an active? I don't know. Ooh! Wait, that trip was kind of saucy. I know Yamcha was like that. Wait, the beam looks sick too. Okay, Yamcha. Oh yeah, he's got like an amazing OST for some reason. Wait, is this his? Okay. That looked cool. That was calm. I got no issue with that. Okay. Man, I really... Oh, that's it. Wait, what? He like barely destroys anything from all the way in space. Imagine looking at a planet from outer space and you're like, let me try to do some damage. And then you just shoot into a pool of water. Like what? I know the scene is from him destroying a planet, but you know. Ooh, much better. That looks much better. Wow. Okay, okay, yeah. That's what it should look like. There we go, these guys. Bro, one of the best OSTs in the game for some reason. Looks great. I don't know why it looks so good, but it does. Bro, one of the greatest moments of all of Dragon Ball, by the way. Like, this is unironically one of the greatest scenes in all of Dragon Ball. I don't care, bro. Bro. They've done this, like, a lot of justice. Oh my goodness. I'm impressed. Wait, when did this one come out? When did this come out? A year ago. Oh, so is this the most recent Saiyan Saga representation? I got no issue with that. That was really good. Okay, cool. Well, let's get to ranking then. This character, I'll be real. I think we'll go B. Yamcha will put you A. This, bro, the beginning of these videos is always the most scuffed because I don't know where to put things yet. Like, I have to see everything. Yajirobe was B. I actually like his animations, you know what I mean? I think it's creative that he actually gives a sense of being to you. Like, he throws it at the screen. I think that's cool. Bro, these were solid, bro. These were very, very good. I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna put this A. Nappa kind of carries it. I don't think the Vegeta part of it looks very cool, I gotta be honest. But yeah, that's just me. I think that's everything, right? Wait, unless this Nappa was already shown, was it? Wait. No, it wasn't. Okay. The Vegeta one looks a bit mid. If we're talking about this character, I agree. I think it's cool. I think the scene that they took from is really cool. But the way they implemented it was just kind of like didn't really hit. The Nappa part is just better. Okay, I'm satisfied with this so far. Oh, I guess, yeah, okay, this is the Nappa I was looking at. Okay. Okay. Solid. You know, Nappa, like, what you'll realize with this video, by the way, is that Nappa has a lot of material to, like, reference for attacks and all that. Because he did so much, like, in the time that he was on the screen. He actually did a lot. Okay. This guy's a big joke, right? I remember people who used to make a lot of comments about this guy. Too bad he only killed Piccolo and nobody else. He killed Tien. And he got Chaozu killed. I mean, his animations look calm. His animations were okay. But, I mean, you know, this guy does have a big, like, whole meme situation about himself. So, I don't know. I don't think that should affect his ranking, though, right? I don't know. Well, I don't like how that looked. Why is this in like such high frame rate, right? What? Why is the FPS so high in this? This one's free? Okay, okay. Prime Battle. What is Prime Battle? You guys, I've seen that in the game before, but I don't know what that is. I just assume it's just whatever they call the event where you get free outlaws. I'm just guessing that's what it is. Ooh, wait, this should be lit. This is gonna be lit, bro. Come on. Ooh, okay, I like that. Okay. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Saiyan Saga, we live. Actually cool, I'm not gonna lie. Actually quite cool. I think it's because the last time I saw Piccolo and Goku team up in a game, it was representing Garlic Jr. So I think that's why I've got that movie on my mind right now. I actually got that in. Oh, and he actually keeps fighting after Goku's dead? That's cool. With his little double kick, double like knee thing or whatever. I always wonder where DBZ took that from. I guess he actually just did that. Okay. Solid. Wait, did I do these tabs wrong? I did. It's supposed to be TN next. Okay. These are some of the animations of all time. Guys, Saiyan Saga is hype, bro. Ay! Hey! Yeah, imagine punching someone and they get electrocuted. That's crazy. Goodbye, Tien! That's a grown-ass man, by the way. Sad, bro. Okay, this looks good. This looks very good. I don't know how this is supposed to be free. I'm pretty sure people told me this is free. This is very good. Okay, you know what? What I'm starting to realize is Saiyan Saga, like, it's been handled pretty well. But I feel like so far I can definitely see how things could look better, you know? Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't think it looks bad in this game so far, but I don't think it's like nothing crazy. And when it actually could be crazy. Raditz, I'll put A. It was fine. Tien, I'll put. I don't know if I want to put that in S. I really like Gohan and Piccolo, so I don't know if I've actually seen anything that would put above them. Krillin, I'll put you B, or even C, to be honest. I didn't really hit for me, but we'll do that. Okay, chat. Can Goku and Piccolo go there? Hell nah. Oh. Okay. Oh, he's gonna go Great Ape? Wait, is he? Oh, no, okay. Oh, we're just doing this again? Okay. That was brief, but it was calm. That was brief, but it was okay. Wait, this is tough. Oh yeah, this is the character they made out of a DBZ intro, right? I forgot they even did this. Wait, actually really cool. Wait. Oh my gosh, we finally got one that's gonna go above like mid, bro. Like, yes, this is what I'm talking about, finally. Okay, here we go. Here's Graham Gohan. Well animated too. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. This is how it should be. Oh wait, unit attack with Piccolo? Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Oh, one with Goku too? Why do I not remember seeing any of these extra ones? Like, at all. Okay, then what does Goku do? Oh, that's so hard, bro. Wait, why do I not remember seeing any of these? And obviously I've seen this character's animations before, but I don't, that latter half, like all of his unit attacks and all that, feel completely new for some reason when they shouldn't, because I know I've seen that. I had to have. Okay, here we go. Never understood why Yamcha's so HD there. Unironically, they've done Yamcha justice. Like, like if that counts as a separate character, even the original, like, even that standalone character you've already ranked looks good. Okay, this Goku looks amazing. This is, I know this is one they give for free because I actually have this one. Like, I remember when you start the game, you have to, like, you have to finish a bunch of, missions or whatever, and then you get this guy. Very good animations. Crazy how they would give such a hype, character away for free. You know what I mean? This could easily be redone. I do agree, but it still looks really good. That's not how he was originally given, by the way. Oh, I thought it was a character made for, like, those missions, whatever, just to get it for free. This Gohan, he's you know what I mean? This Gohan, though, I can actually put him there. And this Goku, I'll put you there, too. Ah, here we go. Saiyan Saga's so hype, bro. Okay, no. Okay, all jokes aside, like, this is actually a really cool looking character, though. Like, this one's actually gonna look cool. Yeah. Bro, that Toriyama choreography, bro. You can't beat it. That's hard. This looks exactly how it should look. I really like that. It just looks a little bit awkward because half the beam from the beam struggle isn't there, obviously. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Yeah. Okay. I do not remember this part, though. Like, for the character, obviously I remember all these moments in the show. Could you imagine if this didn't work, by the way? It's so convenient that it works like that, but you know. Oh my days! Wait, why was the effects work for that, like, so crazy? Wait, what? That looks really good at the end. I jumped up again. What? Wait, look at that. Oh my gosh. Very good. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's so tough. I really like how Scout Vegeta looks, bro. But like Saiyan Saga Vegeta, he looks so cool to me. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. The classic Vegeta technique, bro. He got aimball on his thing, bro. Oh my gosh. He really is a spammer. Okay. Wait, I'm liking how Vegeta looks more than Goku right now. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, but Goku got the Kamehameha actually. Hold on. Yeah, it's difficult. Oh, that windscreen! That's hard. That's really hard. Bro, nah, I love like Saiyan Saga Vegeta's expressions, bro. Like, he's so cool looking, bro. Vegeta was getting fucked up this whole fight, by the way. My gosh. Like, go watch or read this fight again. Like, bro, he was getting it bad, bro. Like, but he was living through every single thing. Like, it was impressive. Like, that's a villain. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, nah, this guy looked great. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Goku, his effects work at the end looked phenomenal. And so did his like, you know, ×4 Kamehameha, right? Looks amazing. But I feel like I'm more impressed by the Vegeta by quite a large margin, actually. Like, I really do think so. And by the way, yeah, Vegeta is a tank, bro. It's so funny, bro. Like, if you watch that fight, Vegeta is like living through everything. Like, it's so crazy. And he's just getting progressively more and more pissed off. Like, it's actually really funny. You got his eye either destroyed or something by Goku. Yeah, nah, Goku, like, threw a ki blast at his eye or whatever. He dashed down, he said, oh! And then Goku said, yeah, I'm done. You know what I mean? Goku was pretty much expecting to die right there. So he was like, hey, fuck it, bro. Like, let me put some dirt in your eye before I die. Like, he survives losing the beam struggle. He survives getting beat up. And then, bro, the funniest part is definitely at the, like, towards the end of the fight. When he threw the spirit bomb and Vegeta's screaming. Bro, he is screaming at the top of his lungs as he's getting shot up into the sky by the spirit bomb. It's so funny. And then everyone thinks they won. And then his body just drops back down. Bro, how does your body go so perfectly up and perfectly back down, you survive, you end up in the same spot? Where is the wind resistance, bro? It's crazy. Like, he didn't go nowhere. There was no curve or nothing. Like, he went up and went straight back. It's so funny, bro. And the fact that he's still alive. Bro. And then I think that's when he does his whole, like, animation we just saw where he, like, you know, does the AoE explosion because he's really, really angry. And then, like, a giant ape just sits on him, bro. And then after that, he was done. He was like, okay, no, I'm going home. And then it was so funny, bro. That fight is so hilarious. I love the Saiyan Saga, bro. Like, that's one thing I'll give this arc. The arc is just phenomenal anyway. Like, I mean, I know we've been joking around this whole video about, like, Saiyan Saga ain't hype. But, I mean, that's all it is. Like, it's only a joke. If we're actually talking about the arc, Saiyan Saga's phenomenal. I think the games have kind of messed up people's opinion on parts of Dragon Ball, to be honest. Because, like, bro, Saiyan Saga's amazing. Like, bro, it's crazy. I'm not going to pretend like I'm super excited about it in games, because I'm not, you know what I mean? One thing I really like about this and Frieza, because I think after Frieza, I don't really feel it anymore. At least not to the same extent. I feel like Frieza and Saiyan is when it feels like the good guys have to try really, really, really hard in order to win. Like, does anyone else get that vibe? Like, it really feels like they had to use everything and they barely win, even if they do everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I feel like Frieza and Saiyan are kind of the only arcs where it really feels that way. Cell Saga, I didn't really get that vibe. I know Goku did technically fight the hardest he could, but then I don't know, just the way the tone feels of him just saying, "Hey, I give up." You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't really hit the same as like in Saiyan, where it's like when he's giving up there right at the end, it's like, bro, I believe it. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier to accept. Or like he doesn't outright say he gives up, but like, you know, he's tired, right? Like, it's crazy. Like, I much prefer how it was back then. And that's not to say that I don't like Cell and Boo and all that, because of course I do, you know what I mean? I think Cell Saga is the best arc in all of Z, but you know. What about Boo? Boo feels that way only at the end. You know what I mean? It only feels that way. Saiyan, especially Saiyan Saga, actually, it feels like the heroes are struggling and barely holding on the entire time, because they are. And if you do, okay, no. If you disagree with that, the whole Nappa section, just think about the whole Nappa section, bro. They were trying and failing, you know what I mean? But they were trying. These arcs made me feel like the heroes were barely hanging on. Cell and Boo didn't really make me feel that way. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. I'm not saying that these later arcs don't have good fights, because they do. You know what I mean? Of course they do. I'm talking about, like, in terms of, like, the struggle that I really felt, like, watching these moments. I felt more of a struggle with Saiyan and Frieza Saga. That's just me, though. You know what I mean? I did feel it towards the end with Kid Buu on Supreme Kai's planet. In fact, that's actually the first time in a long time where I actually got that same vibe again. When Kid Buu was beating the shit out of Vegeta, like, I was like, yeah, okay, nah, this is the same as, like, Saiyan and Frieza. But that was right at the end of the show. You know what I mean? After a long time of it not feeling like that. But, you know, like, comment, subscribe, my people. We had a little bit of a tangent there, but you know what I mean? It's what it is. We kind of just yap over here. But if we're taking a holistic look at the animations as a whole now, I would say overall, Saiyan Saga looked pretty solid. You know what I mean? Like, all jokes aside, I don't expect this video to do crazy. Why? Because of Saiyan Saga. But you know what I mean? Let me know how you feel about that whole, like, situation, you know what I mean, with, like, what really is hype in these games or not. Because, like, I do think there is a dichotomy between hype for a game and entertaining for a story. Saiyan Saga is extremely entertaining and fantastic as a story, which matters to most people more. However, the way we look at these from the perspective of, like, characters that are being sold to us, or, like, playable characters for a game, you know what I mean? It's not the same thing. Like, we're looking at it from a different perspective and we're judging it by a different measure. So that's why I think we come to different conclusions with these things so much. But that's just me. Anyway, have a good rest of the day. Next time will be Frieza, you know what I mean? And that's gonna go on for longer, right? Because that's just got more stuff in it. But, you know, have a good rest of the day. Take care. Stay safe. Appreciate you. And goodbye.